Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Lubert. We're going to be making an ornament today, and one of the things that we will use is a magazine. Now you might think of a magazine as something that you read and then you put it into your trash can or recycle it, but we're actually going to do something called upcycling. Upcycling is taking something that would be trash and turning it into a useful object around your house. We're making this nifty little ornament, and we're using a technique called quilling. So when you do quilling, you're basically creating all these little coils, gluing them together, and then adding the ribbon to the top. The great thing about this project, you don't need a lot of supplies and materials. So what I've done is I've cut up some magazine strips just like this. It looked like this when I started, but now it looks like this. Long strips about as wide as my finger, and they kind of look like long French fries, don't they? So you're going to take these, you're going to need a glue bottle, and of course you're going to need your scissors. And then the only other thing you will need is a straw and some patience. So to start this assignment, you will need to roll your magazine paper around your straw very carefully, all the way to the end. Put a dot of glue on the end, just like this. You can see that I've only used a small dot. Press it down. Give it a few seconds. And then slide your straw out. And what you have is this nice little coil, just like that. You will need probably about 25 of these little coils in order to make this tree. So the first one, or you will need one actually, that goes on the bottom. I don't know if you can see that very well. There's one going across the bottom, and then all the other ones are just stacked in a nice tall pyramid shape. So let me roll some of those up to get us started. It's okay if they're different sizes. I know mine are. The ones at the bottom are bigger, and then the ones at the top are smaller. Yours can be like that too, or they can all be the same. And I think you could even roll several onto your straw at one time. Put the glue on the end. Maybe 10 seconds. You can count that out. And I'm rolling them all so the red side shows, but if you noticed on the example that I showed you, all of my magazine papers were different. Some of them are purple, some of them are green, some of them are blue. It just depends on how many different magazine strips you use. And I actually kind of like it, all different colors. I think it makes it even more interesting. So I have 4 of these little guys finished. And what I want to do, once I have some that I know I can use for the bottom, so I want to start the bottom of my tree, and I'm just going to put another dot of glue or line of glue right along the edge and start building up the base of the tree. So just stacking them up side by side. And you have to push them down and push them together just a little bit. Give them something to hold on to. And look at that. I've already got some going across the bottom for the tree. So I used 6 on this one, and then every time you go to the top you will use a few less, or you roll them smaller to make it take on the shape of the triangle that you need. Oops. Alright, so got a really good start going again. I know you'll be able to do this, and I think you'll really enjoy it. Have fun building your upcycled magazine paper trees. Have a very Merry Christmas and a great holiday.